what's up guys, it's Lifted, and for today, you know, it'll be a little bit different than the usually scheduled upload, and it's actually going to be a bit of a rant video, but it's generally just some constructive criticism for Niantic, because I got a few things I got to say about this Ultra Bonus reward. And I guess you can start it off with the whole regionals and eggs. Like, I mean, sure, that's cool and all that everybody can finally get the original 151 completed, but at the same time, they recently implemented trading that probably messed up a lot of people's trade value for those particular trades. Maybe they had something lined up for that. That also kind of sucked to have that fall through. And speaking of falling through on trades and stuff, when they brought the birds back, I don't know. I mean, frankly, I wasn't too satisfied with that because with each of the 3-hour time limits, they made it seem like these shinies would be exclusive to an extent, and bringing them back for an entire week after that, I mean, at that point, I didn't really have any need to have grinded that hard in each of the 3-hour periods. And when I did, I got extra shinies, and for that, I set up trades, and not only did it mess up my trades, but when I had a trade lined up for an Articuno, I ended up getting the Articuno on the second week. But as an example, the other person didn't get the Zapdos that I was saving for them. So they're still trying to get my Zapdos, but they don't have anything of value to me, so I can't really do that trade. So, I don't know, that messed up a lot of people. And about the whole deal with Mewtwo, I mean, frankly, I'm not very satisfied with that, because now that they didn't release the shiny variant, there isn't all that much to grind for. I mean, everybody in my Discord at least has been rating this thing for a year, so it's just like, sure, it's the first time you're bringing it to public raids, but it's not the first time we've ever seen it. And sure, it's got a phenomenal new ice move I'll show you guys in a second. It even out DPS's Jinx and stuff, but that also kind of ruins the iced attacker diversity in Gen 4, so that's kind of not all that cool. And it makes me kind of question the whole marketing scheme here, because after having, I don't know, 2 months was it, of Regis, I mean, not many people are really raiding, or at least doing Regis at least. Everybody's been off doing the only raids that have shiny variants. So, I mean, we've had 2 dead months, and then they bring back Mewtwo, a really good raid boss, but no shiny means a lot less interest. Like, maybe if they had the shiny Rayquaza and shiny Groudon in between each Regi, maybe people wouldn't be burnt out so easily, but at the same time, I really got to question that marketing. I don't understand, because we just had 2 dry months, and now a potentially 3rd dry month with an exceptionally good raid boss, too. So, I mean, people will always be going for that 100 IV, but at the same time, I mean, they could have made it so much better. Could have made it so much more useful as a psychic attacker. And who knows now when we're going to get shiny Mewtwo. I mean, for a exclusive shiny like that, like, I mean, who knows when we're going to see this guy in the raids again. So instead of taking advantage of this perfect opportunity, we might not end up seeing the actual shiny Mewtwo for like another year or something potentially now. So that kind of sucks. So from the way I see it, I mean, the only bit of new material that came with this update was Deoxys and the EX raids. I mean, I'm not even sure if that's a part of the reward, but that's the greatest thing of interest for me. So, I don't know. I'm not too satisfied, but, you know, I'll still grind for that 100 IV. I'll still, you know, I mean, I got a lucky 98 with Ice Beam already, so I guess I'm done for the month unless I get perfect. So, that's just my perspective on things. I apologize if these videos come off to be toxic for these kind of ranting type content, but I've been meaning to make content like this, and frankly, I don't know, I'm just finding a lot of these critical details that should be taken into consideration, and for these perspectives, I think they'd be worth noting, because if it's for the better of the community, for the hardcore player, I mean, I guess it's better to speak up than to go unnoticed for all these perspectives out there. People aren't so happy about certain things, and if people aren't happy, then there's ways to compensate for that, and you know, I don't know. I don't bend over for anyone, whether if it's Niantic or the organizations I'm grinding for. I mean, I'm going to show the perspectives of the community that should be taken into consideration, and that's that. I mean, I'm not always here to tell you what you want to hear. There's other videos for that, but a lot of this is just some constructive criticism that, you should probably take into consideration. Now, hopefully I didn't piss anyone off in particular. I mean, shit, this wasn't intended to offend anyone, but hopefully you guys will hear me out. I mean, I wasn't too satisfied with the ultra bonus reward, but I'm sure a lot of you guys still were. But just some things you should take into consideration. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, guys, and I'm out. Peace.